back to River City Runs Red, our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle here on Restless Barbarian Gaming. I'm your storyteller, Aloysius, and here with my lovely players this evening, who I will have introduce themselves in a counterclockwise fashion, starting with Tom.
Yay, I win. I don't have to remember what counterclockwise is. Hey, I'm Tom, playing Ephrem, the vampire nightclub owner and general good guy, I like to say. So.
Sure, let's go with that.
Interesting word choice there. Hi, I'm Tiara, or otherwise known as T. I am playing Yvaine. We're so back. Mallory, lovable clan ministry girly who is having a great time watching the world, meaning Grand Rapids, burn down around her every night after night. And yeah.
Hello, I'm Pluto. I play as Scully. Last time we had a little bit of a freak out, and then there's no rest for the wicked when you're a vampire, because then she had to go to work, and then she had to go do a ritual. So it was a very busy night, but she's doing okay.
Yeah. Yes. I was saying, you forget to mention the whole reason she had a freak out in the first place was because she saw two dudes get lit on fire.
Oh yeah. Can't imagine. Yeah, no, that's not important. It's okay.
No.
Immolation isn't that scary. Come
on, she had a much more mundane panic attack.
Yeah.
But yes, when last we left off, Scully did indeed have a panic attack after watching two dudes get lit up right in front of her. So she went and calmed down for a bit, and then went to work, and then well, my apologies, order of events. She went and checked up on Merrick because he had gotten burned pretty bad, and made sure Yvaine was okay with this strange man who was in the coterie haven, and then went to work, and then went and helped Zephyr trap the spirit of a ancient Hecata into her own skull, so he could do that with who knows. He could do who knows what with that.
Surely this can't go wrong in any way, shape, or form.
No, but also no. But then he also dropped a little lore bomb about himself on Scully, and she seemed intrigued to find out more potentially.
Yeah. I don't really know. How do you react to someone telling you that, oh, I'm not actually the original soul that was in this body? Besides, I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like, well, this is about as weird as everything else I've ever run across, so...
Yeah.
Ephrem, having a much more mundane time of it, just went to one of Jose's shows, sort of just vibed for a bit, caught up, enjoying his unlife, and that was until Yvaine got back to him saying that the person who had saved her, Merrick, and Keen was an old acquaintance of theirs, Marcus, the Sunburner.
Who's really kind of a bummer on a pretty good evening. So.
Yeah. Yeah. To which Yvaine ended up having him drive all of them back to the coterie haven, and they all sort of recouped a little bit after the events. Yvaine and him caught up a little bit, and he also gave her a very enticing offer for her to think about. That might assist with a little problem she's been having.
And it surely won't cost anything other than her goodwill.
Surely not. But He then woke up Keen and escorted her off the property. And that is about where last night's events wrapped up. And so I think we will pick it up the following night with Scully, who, if I remember correctly, was crashing at Florian's place. If I recall correctly.
You are recalling correctly. Do I? Hold on. Rouse checks?
Arouse checks, please.
Let me grab that. And then roll back forward. That is a 9. I am not hungrier. We love to
Hells
see
yeah. You love to see it.
it. Scully, after her very eventful night, probably showed up at Florian's place. It's like they probably had a little bit of chat, most likely. Maybe they played video games again.
Yeah.
Scully was really bad at it. It's fine. She's learning.
Yeah. And you could tell Florian was pulling his punches a little bit because you were indeed so bad.
But so she's waking up on his couch again, and she's going to go ahead and, stretch. And then I think she'll probably wait to see if he's up before going anywhere. Do a little bit of checking notifications on the phone. You know how it is.
Yeah. And sort of just like wake up, stretch, hang out for a few minutes, and then you see Florian walk out from his bedroom, and he's like, "Couch was okay. It was all good."
Yeah, I mean, I can't exactly complain. There's been worse places to sleep.
I mean, you could complain, but I guess it's nice that you don't.
Yeah.
And like I said, I did offer the bed. I can take the couch whenever you want.
I'm already coming over here. It's fine.
Fair enough.
Right. So, what are you going to get up to tonight?
And he sort of like pulls out his phone and starts like looking. Like, I mean, I don't think I really had any set plans, and if I do, they ain't here. So, what about you?
What day was Ephrem's opening? Is it tonight or is it a different night?
No, it's still like
a while out.
Yeah, it's like a little over a week out.
I don't have many plans, but I have a little bit of time to kill before my shift, so.
Fun. Gonna pass the time reading more National Geographic.
I don't know, maybe if the mood strikes.
Well, if it's a real boring, I can always come and hang out.
That would be appreciated.
Like I said, my schedule's clear.
So, I have a question, really quick.
Oh yeah, shoot.
How long have you known Zephyr?
I guess in the grand scheme of things, not super long. Maybe like 2 years, maybe, I think. He's also, a bit newer to the area, so that's it's partly to do with that.
I see, okay. Just like blow in at some point.
Oh yeah, how did that go last night? That thing, whatever you were helping him with.
It was fine. It went smoothly.
Well, that's good.
Things that I can't exactly see. Can you see, like, I guess spirits probably?
Oh yeah.
Oh, fun. heard a little bit about it, but I...
Yeah, most of the time, like unless you got the sight, yeah, most of the time you can't really see them unless they want you to see them.
I see. Okay. I was curious.
So technically anybody can see them. It's just that only some people can see them all the time.
I see. See. I was wondering, he's an interesting guy.
Oh yeah, that's a word for him.
I'm really trying to think of what else Scully needs to do tonight. Oh. Hold on, I'm gonna send a text. She's going to text. Not text, but it's Paige Yvaine. Just like, still all good. Just to make sure that nothing happened after she left.
All right. Yvaine, you sort of like as you are gaining consciousness, you hear a buzzing from your end table and see that you have a message from Scully.
Okay. I'll reach over and grab it. And it's just that, are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yvaine will just kind of, I don't know. Yep. Yeah, I think that encompasses it. Yep. Smiley.
Good
Smiley
morning.
face.
Are you still alive?
Yep. Smiley face.
Scully will just go, okay, good. And then she's gonna put down the pager. Okay.
And then you just get back, aww. And that's it. Nothing else.
She's not responding to that.
It's the Ephrem effect.
Yeah. And Florian will sort of just be like, everything good?
Yeah, everything's fine. I was just making sure that someone was not, in fact, dead. So.
Oh, okay. You mean like perma-dead, I'm assuming.
Yeah, of course.
Gotcha.
Have you... I haven't gone back there. Have you heard anything about the... It's like a little bit of an explosion last night. I kind of came in and I kind of crashed.
Wait. I was like, was that you?
Well, I didn't make the explosion.
But you were there.
I was there, yeah.
Okay.
Briefly. I got out of there pretty quickly.
I mean, I'd heard about it. I'm assuming it was was it one of those attacks? You know, that's happening all over the place?
Seems like it. I mean, there were a couple of... We were going to check in on the person who lived there, and, well, either really good timing or really bad timing, depending on how you look at it. Really bad timing for us, really good timing for them.
Oh, serendipity, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too.
I was about to offer you a drink, but I remember you got very particular taste, and I also don't know if you need anything right now, but it's just kind of the thing to do, you know?
No, for once I'm not actually that thirsty, so that's good. If you'd like to go somewhere in these couple of hours, we can do that before I have to get to work.
Sure. Wanna just drive around or something?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Cool.
Yeah. So, transition. I'll think about where they're going.
Sounds good. So, I'll say, since Yvaine is, gained consciousness, we'll cut over to her.
Okay, hi. After I see Scully's message, I'll put the pager back. And just Mm, I know it's probably gonna take still some time for Merrick to keep healing. I do
Mm-hmm.
kind of want to check and see if he might need some food, but I also think it might potentially be pretty clear that he would after having to heal himself.
Mm-hmm.
So can I I always forget that I have a herd. So I would like to maybe utilize that
Time for a
to
meet and greet, everybody.
um honestly, oh God. Well, let me check in with Merrick first.
Okay.
He probably can't accompany me to a meet and greet looking like that. So
Yeah. So I'll say so. I guess sleeping arrangements. Did you both just sleep in your bed? Was he in your bed and you took the couch? What was it? What was going on?
Honestly, Yvaine probably just like let Merrick have the full bed. And then, well, no, it's not. I don't know. What a weird question. I don't know. They're both on the bed. He's hurt.
Sounds good.
It's
He is-
probably not like it's a twin size bed. It's probably at least a queen or something. So there should be more than enough room, probably.
Fair enough.
Sorry, it's not a weird question, but I was like, my brain can't.
You're like, my brain can't comprehend this question. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah. Plus, I think just because she might have stayed up as long as she was able, just because she's a bit worried.
Mm-hmm. And let me make his rouse checks real quick. Oh, he does not get hungrier at all. That's crazy. Especially since I just had to make 4 rouse checks for him.
Good lord.
But you sort of like check him over, and he's healed more.
Mhm.
So, yeah, you can sort of like see that from him laying down that the extent of it is probably relegated to like his back and his like neck at this point, but like the worst of it on his neck looks like it's been healed over at this point.
Okay. All right. I'll wait for him to kind of open his eyes, come back to the land of the undead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It probably takes maybe like 10 or 15 minutes after you rouse for him to awaken. And his eyes sort of like flutter open, and then like looks over and sees you staring at him.
Yvaine just kind of got her chin on her hands, like, well, hey there, Sleeping Beauty. How are you doing?
Better. Not 100, but better.
It's good. Seems like your wounds are starting to heal over a little bit more.
And he sort of like sits up and like feels his neck and feels his back, and now that he's sitting up you can see that there's still like some good burns on his back, but they are looking significantly better than the last time you saw them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're looking a lot better. Maybe not 100%, but definitely a lot better. Are you doing okay hunger-wise?
Better than I was expecting, but I should get something in the near future.
I could potentially take care of that if you could eat.
I could eat.
Oh God. Not the time to invite not the time to utilize the numbers and invite those girls from last time to the coterie house. That's crazy, right? Anyways, that's fine. Just kind of smile to the side, shrug and say, "All right, I hope you have a taste for groupies."
And he sort of like cocks an eyebrow.
It's just like, were you unaware that I have quite a few fans?
I suppose I was not unaware, but you tend not to bring it up much around me.
I don't bring it up much at all, honestly. I kind of keep everything pretty separate. But, you know, if it's something that'll help now, then why not? She starts texting real fast. Actually, you know what? She starts to text, or I start to text, and I think about it, and say, I have a better idea. And I'll get up and start getting around. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna hop on a live stream real quick, and actually no, I changed my mind. I'm sorry. I forgot the plot for a second. I will just simply text the two girls from last time.
I forgot the plot.
I forgot the plot. My brain started going up 100 miles a minute. But I'll just text the two girls from last time.
Right. God, I wish I remembered their names off the top of my head.
Brittany and Whitney.
Brittany and Whitney. It's great.
I would say
The universe is full of E's.
I would say they were not any of the E's to my recollection.
It could be Courtney and Whitney, and then they could be the CW.
Sure. No, I know it's definitively not. Whitney, but it could be Courtney for all I know. There's so many of them.
Well, it's okay. How about Janet and Courtney?
Sure, Janet and Courtney sounds good to me.
Do people still name their kids Janet? No, they probably don't. That's a bad name. Don't do that. It's not a bad name. I'm sorry, that's not a bad name.
It'll come back.
All you Janets out there.
Yeah. If there's any Janets watching, sorry if we offended you. So.
Yeah. Sorry, Tiara offended you.
You have an old lady name.
How
Apparently.
about Jacqueline and Courtney?
Jacqueline and Courtney, sure. Jackie and Courtney.
Mm-hmm. Courtney is spelled with 2 E's.
I feel a little frightened considering the ending of my name.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
All right.
Scully's also one of the E's.
Oh no.
I will text those two and say, hey, a long time no talk. I was wondering, by any chance, would you two be down to come to a little small get-together I'm having with a friend?
And the one who, if I remember correctly, you kissed previously, messages back saying, "OMG, yes."
Cool. All right. Yvaine will text her an address and just say, just message me when you arrive. I'll be and knock on the door. I'll let you in. Do you have any kind of food you would prefer?
She just messages back saying, "Sounds good," and says, "No, I'm good, but thank you."
Okay. All right. Vane's gonna just kind of like, maybe I don't think we have anything. Well, she can have red wine, so there's probably red wine, but that's about it. So Vane's gonna ice some red wine.
Pop that shit in the freezer.
I imagine that there's like, we've talked about how maybe the coterie house has like stealth food, you know, just like, oh, hey, our stuff is not empty. That would be weird because people live here. So she just takes out like a box of crackers, like sandwich crackers from a year ago or something.
Like some
old
saltines.
that were just left there, and she's like, this is perfect as a cover.
Some saltines and some red wine.
They're so stale, they're soft.
Oh.
We've all had them, we know it.
We have, but we don't have to like it.
It's like that and like old protein powder, things that won't go bad super fast, randomly, but nothing to make an actual meal.
Yeah, I was
Sprinkle it on top. So put it in the microwave.
I was gonna say now, I guess 2 questions. First for Ephrem, would you ever keep any of your personal belongings at the coterie house?
No.
I didn't think so. I just needed the clarification. Thank you. And then the second being for Yvaine, are there any spare men's clothes in the coterie house?
I mean, he was coming over quite a bit even before the little month period where they weren't talking.
That is true.
I feel like it's believable that maybe that he just had at least one pair of clothes that were left there.
Okay, I think that's reasonable. So, he would sort of like go and find like the spare set of clothes, just like like one of his polos that he had brought over. As his Clash t-shirt is destroyed by the explosion. The back is non-existent anymore.
In a way, it's almost even more metal.
It's even more punk.
Yeah. I hope that shirt wasn't emotionally super important to you, but if it was,
no.
Okay. It's a shame though. It's cute on you. You don't wear casual clothes all that often around me.
I know. And he sort of just like throws the polo on.
Well, we have delivery coming, I suppose. You could say.
That's a crazy way to say that, but okay.
I was just trying to make a joke. It's been a stressful couple of days.
Tell me about it.
I'm still surprised I was able to help you get to the window. Even grab Keen. That.
both very impressive.
It was as soon as I went back to grab Keen, I did have a thought of, this might be it, honestly, because this feels like a very stupid option to choose with a house actively burning down around me.
Yes, I was getting concerned that it was taking you so long to get out.
I did fall through the floor.
You fell through the floor?
I felt that, yeah, I had to throw Keen towards the window. And then because I felt the floor give way, so I fell through the floor. Luckily, I was able to make my way to the basement stairs and get back up before the fire got a little too close for comfort. And then that's when I saw good old Marcus, who should be in jail, but is not. Oh, so like, how do you throw somebody in purgatory and they've committed kindred crimes that can't be forgiven, only to then release them as a junior deputy? How does that make sense?
You hear a knock on the door.
Downstairs? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, and on that note, she'll check her phone to see if she received a text. Is this Jacqueline or Courtney? Who is this?
This is Jacqueline.
Okay, Jacqueline. She received a text from Jacqueline saying she was here.
Yeah. It just says I'm outside.
All right. Yvaine...
It was from like a minute ago, and you just didn't realize.
Okay. Yvaine immediately before opening the door pops because she is assuming that there might need to potentially be a little heavy lifting, considering Merrick is a little injured, unless he's gonna like hang back out of sight, but that would be a little bit weirder, I feel.
Yeah. And you notice like as he gets up, he's moving around pretty fine at this point.
Okay. All right, Yvaine's is gonna look at him in mouth like, be hot.
And he just like looks at you like, he doesn't say anything, but sort of just like looks around and is like, what the fuck does that mean?
Continue being yourself. All right, and then she opens the door.
Okay. And
she's quick with it.
Yeah, I was saying, and Merrick sort of just takes a seat in one of the chairs, and you see Jacqueline and Courtney both just like standing outside, and they're both just like, hi.
Hello, it's been so long. Welcome, come in. And she'll kind of like just open arms, just immediately friendly.
Yes, I would say, and they both just like go in and give you a huge hug.
And she just kind of like very chaste, like friend, very European, like kiss on the cheek moment.
And they're both just like, oh, okay, and sort of reciprocate. But in a like very awkward way, like they do not do that at all.
They're like, we're not European. Oh wow. Neither is Yvaine. It's fine.
Yeah.
But
and
I'll just kind of usher them in.
Yeah, as I say, and they both sort of like walk in, and they both sort of like look over and see Merrick, who gives them like a very casual, maybe like stiff but casual wave, and Jacqueline and Courtney both sort of like give each other a look, and then Jacqueline looks over to you, and then sort of just like leans in a little bit, and it's just like, is that your sugar daddy?
What? Nothing could have prepared me for that. The audience wants to know. Yvaine is thrown for a loop, but she'll smile, and then she'll look at Merrick, who, I mean, I assume just kind of, he probably heard that, even though they would, I don't know, he probably heard that, and so Yvaine will just be like, well, are you?
And Merrick will just, instead of like giving a verbal response, he just like gives like a shrug.
He's a bit kiss and don't tell.
Ooh.
But come in. Let me show you around. This was a little bit of a passion project of mine that a friend and I kind of renovated, painted, fixed up. So just kind of leave them around.
Yeah, and then Courtney's just like, oh, it's so cute.
Thank you. Yeah, I like something that feels a little bit warm to come back to at the end of the day. All right, but then she will kind of she'll walk into the kitchen and grab some wine glasses for them and say, I've chilled some wine for us. This is a red that I particularly love, so I hope you like it, but if it's not to your taste, let me know, and I might have something else that will suit you a little bit better. She will pop the bottle.
All right, she pops the bottle, and before we get too into this, we're going to cut over to Ephrem.
Okay. I guess I'm waking up for the...
Yes. You wake up for the evening, and you... And rouse check, please, yes.
Yeah. I am hungrier.
You are hungrier. How hungry are you?
2.
Okay. You're still doing okay. You're still doing fine. But if I recall, you were planning on meeting up with Yvaine to talk about the whole Marcus situation.
Yeah. He's he gets up. He'll check his messages. And send Yvaine a message. Just says, on my way.
Okay.
Not, are you busy? Can you speak now? Just
no.
No, we said 9 o'clock though.
Yeah.
Did we? Okay.
Oh,
Well, even better then he's planning to be there at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
That works.
I would say I just love the idea of him just showing up.
Oh, he probably just would anyway, but
yeah.
Yeah. So he probably dresses a little more casual tonight. Does have his sunglasses on, kind of a like a big hoodie on. But yeah, and he'll just drive over. He'll sit. He does his usual park 1 block away, and he's just kind of sitting in the car, and he's just kind of scoping the neighborhood. He's just looking. Does he see anybody who looks like Marcus?
All right. Make me a wits awareness roll.
All right. 3 successes.
3 successes. Sort of like scope around you as I move my head like a fucking velociraptor, and you sort of like look around and
You seem sitting on a bench. Great.
Exactly. Yes. He's just
waiting for the bus.
He's just there. You look around and you see the occasional person sort of like walking by, walking their dog. But you don't see anyone who looks like Marcus.
All right.
I would say you do, however, see sort of like as you park, you see like a couple girls, one of which you do definitively recognize as Courtney, walk up to the coterie haven and be let inside.
He's just kind of sitting there like, interesting. Okay. He doesn't usually carry any weapons with him, but he might have brought a knife tonight.
Okay.
He just kind of has it in his smallest back. Gets out of his car, kind of looks left or right, taking like one more look around, and is going to walk up to the door and I guess join the party.
All right, you walk on up.
We're about to kill Courtney.
This is like
do we have the same herd member? This is crazy. I know that could happen. That's nuts.
It's almost like we've shared things before. So
yeah, I know.
It's almost like you've shared a few things before.
Exactly.
But you walk on up, and Yvaine, just as you're like busting out the wine glasses, you hear. Well, actually, Ephrem, do you just let yourself in, or do you knock on the door?
I knock. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
He doesn't consider that he lives there. So.
Yes, as soon as you, fair enough. But what's that to stop him?
I know.
As soon as you grab the wine glasses, you hear another knock on the door.
I'm just like, so. I'm pouring the wine. I'm like, now I do have another place that I'm currently getting together, but it's not quite ready yet. I gotta go check on it here soon. But I'm excited for that too. There's a lot of different changes in my. Oh, looks like someone else is here. Give me just 1 second, girls. And she will walk towards the door. She looks normal in front of them. As soon as she walks past them, looks extremely confused. She didn't invite anybody else. What? Kind of side eyes Merrick on the way to the door.
And he sort of
didn't invite anybody.
Yep, and he sort of just gives the "wasn't me" sort of expression.
Alrighty. I'm like imagining that there's like mood music playing too. Not mood music, but you know, like
I say
playing.
like things are about to start happening.
So Yvaine will say, "Who is it?" And open the door.
You open the door and see a casual-looking Ephrem standing out there.
Just stand there, sunglasses on. He's like,
Yvaine looks at Ephrem and is just like, "You're most definitely 5 minutes early."
should I leave and come back?
You don't have to, but Merrick and I were about to have a meal, if you don't mind.
Oh, all right. He just kind of
Welcome
mumbles something
to
about
join.
He's like, yeah, I could eat, and he'll kind of come in.
And as soon as Ephrem walks in, Ephrem, you notice that Jacqueline and Courtney immediately start whispering to each other.
Takes off his sunglasses, and he recognizes Courtney.
Yes.
Okay. And he's like, "Hey, girl."
As I would say, as she is the one that you and Yvaine had fed off previously before.
He's like, hey, girl, how you doing?
She immediately blushes.
And then
but sort of just like sits there a little awkwardly.
and then he'll look over at Merrick, and Merrick is looking like shit.
He's not looking like shit, but he's definitely not looking like his best self, that's for sure.
And he's gonna just be like, "Sup?"
Sup?
And just kind of looks around. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'm interrupting your party."
No, you're just another part of bringing the party to life. Come in.
Okay.
She closes the door before Ephrem can leave. You're already
not getting out of this one.
Hey, he'll come in and he'll sit near the girls.
All right, and you actually see Jacqueline sort of like stands up and is like, "Oh, please," and like offers you.
He kind of sits down
seat.
like, "Of course." So.
Yeah, and then and then she like. I would say, and then she like pulls up on another chair, so now you're like.
She can come sit over next. Jacqueline comes sit over next to Yvaine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, put her right between me and Merrick.
I'm gonna say, you gesture over to her, and she is like, and goes and like sits down between you and Merrick on the couch.
It was already gonna be wild, but nothing normal ever happens when Ephrem and Yvaine are both hungry.
No, I'm gonna say nothing. Whenever you two get involved, nothing normal ever happens.
Exactly. Period.
I think he's gonna enact awe.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
I
And
need
as
to
soon
roll for that. I don't remember.
I would say, no, they are both unprepared mortals, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
it takes effect immediately.
Okay.
And Courtney is immediately just like entranced by your presence, by the fact that you're sitting right next to her.
He'll put his hand just like on her shoulder, and just kind of just keeps it there.
Yeah.
Not really looking at her. He's looking at everybody else, but he just kind of, almost kind of like, I'm claiming this is mine.
And
Your mind games with this poor girl.
and
We're the bad guys, remember?
Yeah.
I was saying, even though you're not looking at her, she's looking at you,
Yeah,
and
of course.
yeah, and of course, and with your hand sort of like on her shoulder, she sort of like takes her one of her hands and sort of like moves it up and like at least tries to place her hand on top of yours.
He'll let her do it. So he's, she can wait, but he doesn't feel comfortable discussing business with these two here just yet. So
Understandable.
but business after the meal. So
Yes, pleasure
I
then business.
exactly.
Gotta have dinner first, Yvaine already had all progged, so she's just gonna kind of leave Courtney to Ephrem,
Mhm.
and turn full attention now to Jacqueline, and just gonna do the age-old queer femme thing of let me just start playing with this girl's hair. And she's just gonna kind of like lean in and stare into Jacqueline's eyes. Go, "Oh, your hair is always so pretty every time I see you. I'm so glad you were
Thank
able
you.
to make it tonight.
I'm glad I was able to make it too.
In fact, I've been thinking about you a bit lately.
Oh,
I hope you've been thinking about me.
I mean, of course.
Because surely you didn't forget this." And I lean in as I'm saying this. I grab this girl's chin. And I almost kiss her, then I don't. And then I will.
Oh,
And I'm going to distract her. I'm going to make out with Jacqueline. And I'll
Mhm.
just kind of eye Merrick and wink.
and I'll say, and he'll sort of like slide a little closer and put like one of his hands on her hip, and then takes his other hand and takes your hand, and then he just it's sort of like, as you like move her hair a little out of the way, he then just sinks his teeth into her neck, and she is sort of like, like a moan escapes her, and but then she sort of like relaxes.
Everything is kosher.
Yep, everything is kosher.
At that, Ephrem is gonna look at Courtney and just kind of whisper, "Come here."
And she like, since you're in two separate chairs, she sort of just like scoots her chair a little closer.
And he'll just like grab her then, not very hard, but he'll just gonna like pull her like next to him.
Yeah, I would say, and then it's sort of like seeing you be like so forceful about it, she will actually just like climb on top of you.
That works. And he's gonna sink his fangs into her throat, and he's gonna look over at Merrick, and then kind of look over at Yvaine. And he's probably only taken like one point.
No, that is all he would be able to take safely.
Right. I always make sure I say it though. So
Yeah.
Yvaine's not going to take anything from Jacqueline. She's purely to make out with this girl.
and
Fair enough.
Go ahead. And when he's done, he's gonna Courtney. He's gonna give her just kind of a light kiss on the forehead and say, "Why don't you go over and see if Merrick needs some too?"
And she's just seeing as she has just received the kiss, and also you are awing her. She's very agreeable right now, so she's like, okay.
Just sends her over,
and she sort of like gets off of you, and sort of walks over towards Merrick and Yvaine. And Merrick is sort of like closes the wound on Jacqueline's neck as he thinks he's taken all that he can from her safely anyway. And then really wordlessly Courtney will just walk over and then climb on top of Merrick this time.
Jesus.
And Ephrem will just get his phone out and just start looking at his messages for a moment. So, glancing up every now and then, but just,
Yes. And while Yvaine's still making out with Jacqueline, Merrick will.
Well, is she like once he's done with Jacqueline? If I can get her to a point where she's just kind of like, I guess like almost dazed out of it, leaning against me, I'm just gonna kind of start calling an Uber for these girls.
Okay, sounds good.
Party's over.
I would say, and then like as you sort of like rest her against the couch as she's sort of like dazed out now, you see Courtney straddling Merrick and him now sinking his teeth into her.
Yvaine's like just a little bit jealous. Just a little bit.
Just the tiniest bit.
Just the tiniest of the position of being there. That's all. But
and
she
he doesn't
kind of nod to, like, she'll nod to Ephrem and thanks.
And he doesn't spend as much time on Courtney because she's already a little spent.
Right.
But he then stops drinking and closes her wound. And sort of like as soon as he's done drinking, he sort of just like how she's still positioned, he just like stands up and like picks her up and rotates her and then sets her down on the couch.
Jesus. That's crazy.
And so now both the girls are sort of just like dazed out on the couch right now.
I'm gonna like I don't know. I'll just like send them home with like a "It was good seeing you" written in lipstick or something on their hands.
give him a couple Capri Suns. And,
yeah, give them some. I'll send them home with a bottle of wine as well.
Yeah.
Unopened.
Yeah. And maybe within about
look
like
at their IDs, like, okay, I'm just gonna pick Jacqueline's apartment address and send them there.
Like, I don't know if they live together, but they're going to Jacqueline's.
Yeah, they're going there. They're friends now. So
yeah. And about like 10 minutes pass, but eventually an Uber shows up, and you sort of like help usher the girls into the Uber and send them on their way.
All right. Yvaine will kind of straighten herself out, come back inside. Oh, all right, well, that was nice. So, shall we talk?
yeah.
She'll come in and sit down next to Merrick across from Ephrem. So Marcus,
Yeah.
that was a surprise.
So, who let him out?
Well, only one person could let him out, which would be the sheriff. Now, whether or not the sheriff had orders from above himself to do so, or he had the idea to do so, I'm not quite positive. Rick didn't seem too happy about it either.
So, and I don't remember if Ephrem knows that, like, he was made like that Marcus was made like a little mini hound, or
I do not think that had been disclosed to him.
all right,
no.
all right,
Okay.
all right. So, okay, but we can. I mean, if she's gonna tell him that, we can kind of
Yes.
Mhm.
roll through.
Yeah,
that.
Yvaine will say, yeah, from how it seems, apparently, and this is the part that really gets me. Apparently, he's essentially functioning in similar duties as Rick as a hound, which what?
Which makes him untouchable.
Right. So that's unpleasant
Yeah.
in some regards. Perhaps a little bit of a spit in the eye.
Yeah. Yeah. There's well, we all have our uses, and apparently somebody had need for his particular skills. And player is wondering, before this, were there burned bodies that we were coming across?
Like before this particular instance.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mean
there
like
had
recent, so
there had been talks of people being like caught in like similar explosions just across the city, but not like strictly reports of burned, charred corpses.
Okay. Because what Ephrem was thinking is maybe he's been out longer than we know, and we're just running into him now, but that the evidence doesn't really support that. So so he's not really going to say that. So this sucks, but we got to play the game. We can't touch him.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's why I think maybe we just think of potential contingencies, just in case things go south with that. We can at least try and be prepared.
Yeah. I mean, I don't trust him, but
again, he claims that he has no.
Oh, bullshit.
Well, yeah.
Bullshit.
Exactly.
Because
he's not exactly a trustworthy person.
Yeah, if one of us had the chance, we'd drive a fucking stake right through his heart, and then cut off his head to prove he's truly dead at that point. Or so I'm told. Works.
It's honestly a miracle Delilah hasn't run into him yet, because I imagine he probably wouldn't have left here alive, regardless of his new station.
Yeah, I mean, I got something to settle with him, but I got to think long term here. If they took him out of the box to use him, they might put him back in the box.
Well.
And I don't really want to talk to him, but I'm sure I'm going to run into him at some point.
Oh, yeah. Considering that we seem to keep being called on to do different things that has us reporting to the diocese, probably.
Yeah.
I have no clue where he's staying either, so it's very potential that we might just run into him out and about.
Yeah. I doubt. Well, player's thinking about maybe you should have Ephrem trip and see if he can do a premonition. But it's more about what would happen to him than I want to find so and so. That doesn't work that way, so can't really do it that way. His auspex isn't that good.
Yeah. I would say you could potentially get hints, but yeah, it's definitely not like a guaranteed.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Oh, this is what I'm gonna get.
Right. I'm not gonna waste our time. So, and I guess he'll stand up at that point and say, "Am I gonna see you at the opening?"
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Thanks for the drink.
Of course.
And he'll nod to Merrick and probably head out.
And Merrick will nod back and just say, "Be careful out there."
You too. And he'll stop and look at Yvaine, both of you. Keep an eye out.
You too.
All right. And he'll head out.
And Ephrem heads on out.
What's the nicest thing Ephrem has said in the past however many nights?
I'll say probably the nicest. Yeah, there's certainly the nicest
What the hell?
thing. I'll say certainly the nicest thing.
Maybe he's
said
having
all
a break.
season, that's for sure. Certainly the nicest thing he said all season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you broke him. So now you don't know which Ephrem you're really gonna get.
Oh, God. All right.
Classic Malkavian. And Merrick will sort of like turn to look at you after Ephrem leaves and says, "Thank you for arranging all that."
Oh. I mean, you don't have to thank me, but you're welcome. Somehow I have a hard time imagining that if I was in pain and languishing in hunger, that you would just let me starve also, just because, yes, of course, you're very, very sweet, and she'll kind of, I don't know, what, pinch his cheek a little bit, whatever. But also because that would be very silly to do. I mean, having a starving kindred in your home can potentially go south.
Yes.
But I don't want to see you suffering.
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Wait, do you want me to be sappy about it? I wanted to take care of you, so you took care of me. Okay? That's all you're getting out of me. Yep. Yes. Did you or did you not throw yourself in front of me to shield me from a bomb exploding around us?
I suppose that's true.
What else would you call it?
I don't know. I would not have phrased it that way though. I was just doing my best to protect you.
Yvaine will take a step closer to Merrick and another and say, "Yes, you are trying to protect me, and protecting someone is a form of caring for them, right?"
Yes.
She'll kind of give him a cheeky smile and say, "Good boy. I knew you would get there."
And and he sort of just then like grabs you and pulls you down.
Oh, so much more things to do and so little time to do them, but I think for the next hour we can just relax.
And he says, I like the sound of that. And then he just goes and kisses you.
And then we fade to black.
And then we fade to black.
We know what the hell we know what they're doing.
We know what sinful activities they're up to.
Up all night, activate. Holy Spirit, activate.
Hello?
Oh, it's getting so hot in here. I need to take off my fucking flannel.
They're having adult-rated activity time.
Yes, that is happening. Anyway, we're gonna cut over. That is not what I was expecting at all. We're gonna cut over to Scully and oh my, we're gonna cut over to Scully and Florian driving around town.
Mm-hmm. I think for where they are currently going, it's Scully just wants to kind of like look around and see what kind of like gatherings there are, maybe.
Right. What kind of
Bars.
gatherings?
Stuff I like, bars and stuff. I think she's not really looking to do anything. She's still not feeling too up to it. She does kind of want to just people watch, and also maybe get to some place where Florian can perhaps get a meal. If
Fair,
she
fair.
so wishes.
All right, and sort of like just going off of what Scully's criteria was, eventually Florian ends up at a bar called the Pyramid Scheme.
Oh boy.
This is a real bar, by the way.
Oh, this is beautiful.
And you sort of like walk in, and there's a bunch of pinball machines all over the place, and he says, like, sometimes they have live rock shows in the back, right back over there.
Okay, that's awesome.
It doesn't look like they're doing one right now, but they're doing them all the time here. So they might have one later in the night. I don't know.
Yeah,
Or it might have already passed. I don't know.
We'll see. We can come here sometime to actually try and catch one of them.
Oh yeah, I'd like that. I like that. But yeah, they got like they got pinball. I don't know if you're into pinball, but yeah, this place seemed to be the sort of vibe you were looking for.
Do you come here often?
Every once in a while.
It's just kind of not along, and just be like, do you play a lot of pinball?
Not as much these days, but I used to play it a bunch. That's how I like to catch some games every once in a while.
Nice. Would you like to show me, I suppose?
Oh, sure. And he just like walks up to he walks up to like one of the closest pinball machines, which is like a Godzilla pinball machine. And and he's like, so you don't play much pinball before?
There were a couple of machines in places I've been in, but I never really tried them out.
Oh, okay. It's definitely like a learned skill. He like goes and like launches the ball, and it does like a full circuit before essentially like shooting right between the two levers and like falling immediately into into the bottom. And he's like, that one doesn't count.
Yeah, you'll get the next one.
Yeah. And he's like, that happens to everybody. And And the next one, he actually managed to hit the ball, and it sort of just starts like bouncing around all over the place, and the machine is just making all kinds of just loud, crazy sounds, and occasionally there's like a Godzilla roar in the background. and he's like, "See, I told you I'm not total trash."
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
And it's like, "Here, you come on, you give it a shot."
Oh, okay, sure. Roll for pinball.
Roll for pinball.
Scully will go ahead and try and attempt it. Do I believe in her? Unsure.
Unsure how much I believe in her.
Yeah, I think that she will give it a good old try. If we're doing it roleplay wise, I mean, it's a little bit easier. Hold on. Let me look up what a pinball machine looks like.
Let me look at what a pinball is.
Now I feel ancient. So
I need to make sure, because I have. Hey now. I'm not trying to make you feel old. I was just double checking like the buttons that were available on it. Okay. Yeah, no, I think that she can understand this a little bit better. It's simpler. But yeah, so she'll do a bit of pinballing, and then go ahead, and I think that she gets it a couple of times, but then falls through. Alright.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. You know, just give it one more shot.
Just one more shot?
Look, you got this. I believe in you.
Oh, alright. Fine. We'll go again. I want to say that she does worse.
And then he like stations up at one like right next to you, which is like an X-Men pinball machine.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he's just like focusing on that, but occasionally he keeps like glancing over to like see how you're doing.
It's better than she is in Super Smash Bros. But yeah, so I think while they do pinball, like for a second, she will probably just go ahead and just say to him, if you need to grab a bite to eat, then I don't mind.
I mean, that's appreciated. I do genuinely appreciate that. It's just, I guess I'm also a little particular when it comes to that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just because of my clan, I guess. Yeah, okay, you know, like how, well, maybe you don't know, you don't eat people. Okay, from what I'm told is that, you know, it's like a very pleasurable experience for the other party. You know, that's why they don't like, you know, immediately freak out when you're biting into the necks or whatever. For me, it's not like that at all. There's a lot of upset happening, shall we say, and scenes to be had. So, and also just I need a little more than the liquid factor, you know.
I think he got to like, oh, you know, people get a little upset. When he said that, Scully's eyes flicked down to his pointy shark teeth. A little bit. And she just goes, alright, I see.
I mean, it's not because of this. It's not, I mean, the not...
Before.
Yeah, the not fun part. It's like that for like other people in the family also.
I see.
But I mean, it does not help. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah. A little bit more than a couple pinpricks.
But
Alright.
yeah, I appreciate it though.
Of course.
Ooh, they got an Evil Dead machine, and he like and then he walks over to that one.
Yeah. Okay. Scully's just thinking on that for a second, but she will follow to like watch him do some pinballing.
And he does like the best on that one. He does better on that one than he did on the Godzilla one.
Are all of these machines like different in some way? Or...
I mean, yeah, they're all like different themed. There's like 24 machines, but and then like each of them has a different theme to them.
I see.
And some of them they got like 3 levers. They got like 3 things that the ball can bounce off of instead of just the 2 at the bottom. Sometimes they get like a 3rd or a 4th one off to the side.
Oh boy, let's not put me on one of those.
It's okay. It's okay. You're good. We won't do that. But yeah. I'm just saying, some of them can get real complex.
She's nodding along. She's trying to take in all of the all of the like sounds coming from the machine a little bit, but she's just.
Yeah, I would say you just hear like maniacal laughing coming from the Evil Dead machine.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. So I think for Scully, right now, she wanted to take Florian somewhere where he would enjoy hanging out. Once he looks a bit bored of the pinball machine, she'll just like tilt her head towards the door.
And he sort of just like nods. So like, that wasn't too boring for you, I hope.
Oh no, it's nice watching you play. I don't understand how you do that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it just comes with like time, I guess. A lot of just a lot of going to the arcade as a teenager.
I see. Yeah, didn't really head around to the arcades and such, so. You want to go check out another place? I should probably go and get ready for work.
Oh yeah, do you need me to take you back to your place? Do you need to get anything from there?
I should probably change clothes or something.
Probably not a bad idea, I suppose. You are still looking a little smoky.
Yeah. Hold on. We can go over to my place.
All right, sure. Sounds good. He will. You'll hop back into his car and he'll drive you on over to your place so you can change your clothes.
And I realized that I do in fact need to make checks for healing the 2. I've got 2 points of aggravated damage. I completely forgot about that.
That is true. You do have the 2 points of aggravated damage.
So after like showering and stuff, she will go ahead and see about healing that.
All right.
She's getting ready.
All right. So to heal 1 aggravated, I need you to make me 3 roused.
Yeah. I'm a little frightened. Do not fuck up on all 3 of these. Do not. Just don't. Well, it hurt me when I said don't fuck up on all 3 of them. I fucked up on 2 of them.
Yeah. Okay, so you do manage to heal 1 of the aggravated. So your back is looking significantly better than it was, but still noticeable burns. And you are, you're like borderline hangry.
Yeah. Scully is probably in like the bathroom while she does this, like looking at it heal.
Yeah, and
In
I'd say Florian's probably just like waiting in your like living room while you're doing your thing.
She takes a second. Just kind of. She's a little bit annoyed at the fact that she's significantly more hungry now. Like, and it's not even completely gone. And then she will wrap her back up again and get dressed and head out there.
You all good?
Yeah. Still got some burns, but that's manageable now.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Hopefully it wasn't too boring out here.
No. It's fine. I've just been chilling.
Could I maybe stay over at your place tonight again?
Yeah, sure. I mean, like I said, anytime. I'm just curious if there's like any like particular reason or anything.
That took quite a bit out of me.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah. No, by all means, yeah. You can stay over if you want.
Yeah, alright. Maybe we can... Sorry, I'm just looking over at Tiara freaking the fuck out. Hello? Can I help you?
Sorry, I'm just like, damn, Florence was for sure getting his hopes up. Immediately.
But yeah, so Scully nods and goes, thank you. If there's anywhere you want to go as well, we can do that.
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess first let's worry about like getting you to work or whatever.
Yeah. As it turns out, having money is kind of nice, so.
That is true. Money is nice.
Yeah. All right.
Stupid, but it's nice.
I'll go ahead and, if you want to go off and do other things, I'll just meet you back at your place then.
Sure. I'll probably go out and about. And knowing me, I'll probably just crash your workplace at some point, so expect that.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. Nobody really minds. Other people sometimes have people.
There's like nobody ever there.
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess it makes sense. Like, I guess not many people need to take their fucking border collie into the ER at midnight. So
Yeah, thankfully. So hopefully, nothing like that tonight. But
and he just like crosses like his fingers.
She'll cross her fingers back, and I think after that, just like a matter of getting to work and such.
Sounds good. So Scully heads on off to work, and we'll cut back over to Ephrem. Ephrem, you leave the coterie haven.
Mm-hmm.
What happens now?
He's gonna call Tracy.
Oh, okay.
And be like, hey, where you at?
And she's just like, I'm at the club doing more paperwork bullshit. What's up?
He's like, I'm gonna come over.
All right, it's your place.
Okay. And,
see you there.
Yep. And he's still kind of looking around as he's walking down the street towards his car.
Yeah. And he sort of like
Boogeyman Man is out there.
Yeah. Yeah. He sort of like looks around And yeah, he's not noticing anything.
Okay. He'll drive over to the club and go into the office. I assume that's where Tracy's working.
Yep. All right, you head on in, and she sort of like is wearing like reading glasses, and takes him off as you walk in and says, "What's up?"
You know a dude named Marcus?
Do I know a dude named Marcus?
One of our kind, her. Well, sort of our kind. Maybe a little watered down.
Oh, he's a fucking thin blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think I heard about him like a while back because he was causing a bunch of trouble bringing hunters down on our heads.
Yeah.
But no, I can't say I like know him personally or anything.
Well, he got locked up by the sheriff, and now he's out working for the sheriff.
What a twist.
So I want to just make sure we keep an eye on this place. When we get some security in here, we're gonna make sure they all know what he looks like. Now here's the catch. Working for the sheriff, he's basically untouchable at the moment.
Yeah, that does usually work out that way, doesn't it?
But
At least on paper.
But I still want to know if he's fucking with the place or with you or anybody working here.
All right. I can work on, potentially getting some security then if you want.
Yeah, I would. And this is the player speaking. I don't know if we'd be potentially looking at Gould security. I forget how that works with Elysium. I think ghouls are allowed, but more as party favors, I think, right? So.
Yes, I would say ghouls are allowed. As like, servants or the help or or bodyguards or that sort of thing.
Okay.
Or just like as personal pets or whatever.
Yeah. Because what I'm thinking is he definitely needs a door person, bartenders. I don't think so. Security. Technically, we should be policing ourselves. He's actually starting to think of those logistics, and he's just going to kind of go over that with Tracy. And thinking about, we definitely need, for when it's Elysium, definitely no mortals except as snacks. So yeah, he'll probably spend some time going over those logistics with it. That's boring for the story. So
yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Talking about all the logistical stuff.
Yeah,
and you probably talked about that sort of stuff for probably like 2 hours because it's a lot to cover.
Yeah.
This isn't just a club anymore. It's gonna be more than that. So.
Let me ask you when they kind of get to a low, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And this might be rude, but what clan are you?
Toreador.
Toreador. All right. Just kind of nods, and he's like, nothing against them. I just like to know everybody's background.
Yeah. I mean, I like to think I'm a Toreador with a little spice, but
definitely.
Because I'm the type of Toreador not everyone gets along with. I would say apparently bloodline predecessor has a bit of a history.
Yeah, I heard that. he's like, well, you've been good to me, so I got your back.
I appreciate that.
That's probably all he's going to do at the
All
club.
right.
Then he just wanted to take care of that business. So,
All right. And sort of like as he's like going to turn, and she's like, it's like, sorry to be forward and also an utter cliche as far as my clan goes. Do you want to make out?
And he'll think about it. He's like, not right now. I got a lot on my mind.
All right. Save it for later then, I guess.
All right.
And she throws her glasses back on and goes back to doing paperwork bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. No romantic interest for Ephrem. He doesn't have the time.
And he's like, I'm a businessman.
Yeah, he's just like, sorry to disappoint people, but he's not interested at the moment. So.
All right. Well, then in that case, we will cut back to Yvaine post doing horribly sinful activities.
What? You said post, right? Post
Yes,
to doing
post.
those?
Yes, post doing horribly sinful activities.
My thought is that essentially after kind of just like taking an hour to like just chill, that Yvaine needs to go run some errands. So I would tell Merrick that he is welcome to stay if he needs to still rest for a little bit. But I have to go out and take care of some things and meet up with some people. However, if he's going to head home, let me know, and then I'll touch base with him. I'll reach out to him once I'm done.
And he'll say he'll sort of like stay at the coterie house for at least a bit.
Okay. Sounds good.
So,
Then
what
if
errands is Yvaine gonna run?
There's so many things. Hee. I think first, after she's kind of done getting ready and around, she's gonna page Rick and just say, "Did Keen make it to the Nosferatu Primogen okay?" Question mark.
And yeah, a couple minutes later, Rick messages back saying, yes, he's setting them up with a new place.
All right, perfect. Thanks for the help yesterday.
And he just says, of course, not the help you were hoping for, though, I'm sure.
She starts to type, you think? And it's like, coming in too hot there, coming in too hot. Not going to lie, I screamed first because I was sure I was about to die. And then I was shocked, and then I was mad. And I'm still kind of mad because what is this? But who am I to question the enduring wisdom of the sheriff? Should not worry about texting on a pager. It's fucking technology. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
She won't be caught. Can talk shit this way.
It's like, I will be talking shit, and you will not stop me.
But she just sends that off, and then we'll kind of get ready to head out of the coterie house. She also going to rip the band-aid off. She's gonna message Hassan and see if he has any free time available to meet this evening.
And And he just messages back saying, "Do you have a preference of time and place?"
What time would it be now? Like, probably like around 10:30ish, probably.
Probably around there, yeah.
Okay. Yvaine's just gonna text the name of like a downtown, like lounge, like bar lounge kind of thing. A little nice, quiet, intimate setting. Let's just say meet here around 11.
All right, and he will just message back saying, "See you there."
Sounds good. And so then, yeah, then Yvaine will get ready and head out that direction since she doesn't have much time. This will be fun. Two completely different conversations need to happen.
Yeah.
Hey, we're so good on like the whole exploring this thing. Also, did you kill Grimmery? Are
like,
you guilty of murder?
It's like, did you cause the death of Gremory and Baron Reyes?
Tell me right now. Tell me, did you try and frame Grimmery? What happened? Who are you? No, okay. So she'll head to the lounge.
All right. How do you dress going to the lounge?
Wow. I should have been ready for this question. But you know what? That's why I have a mood board for Yvaine for this exact moment.
Like, is it a more casual one? Is it a more formal one?
No, she's gonna dress up. She's gonna dress up. Listen, if things go south, at least she'll look good, you know. That's the nature of the game. She's gonna just wear like a long red bodycon dress, and then like a red like trench coat over it.
Okay.
So she's just a little bit more formal. You know, going out look, not formal.
Yes.
Alright. Or she'll show up. She's gonna try and get there, hopefully a little bit prior to 11 so that she can grab them a spot.
All right. You show up and end up, it's like not super busy, but there's still a decent amount of people here. And you end up like finding a booth. You're like, yeah, but you probably get there like maybe like 15 minutes early or something like that.
Okay, awesome.
And about just before 11, you see Hassan walk in, and he's dressed how he like normally dresses for Elysium. That dress pants, white dress shirt with one of his many sort of like floral vests. This one is like sort of like a red viney pattern on it.
All right,
and he'll sort of like look around and see you and walk his way over and take a seat across from you.
Well, hello there.
Hello to you too. A pleasant surprise.
Indeed it is. Took me a second to be able to touch base with you. A lot of wild things happened since the last time we spoke. But, well, yesterday I survived an explosion. So, that was fun.
And he says, "You were there?"
I was I was indeed there. Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to see that you are all right.
Thank you. So, unfortunately, I believe I'm probably the only one that made it out mostly unscathed. Um,
Well,
but
I heard there
everyone
were.
survived.
Yes, I heard there were no Camarilla casualties, at least.
That would be true. That's 100% true. And honestly, as terrible as that experience was, it probably resolved in as, I don't know, I suppose like sans the explosion going off, it resolved as best as it could have. Granted, I did see that it seems like a friend was released recently.
That's an extremely generous viewpoint.
Okay, now let me rephrase this. I see that the sheriff has decided to let go of somebody who originally attempted to kill myself and my coterie members after this painstaking the time it took to bring him in
Yes.
for a reckoning. Yeah,
Yes.
gotta admit, what the fuck?
That actually gets him to chuckle a bit. Yes. I can unfortunately see the merit in having someone with his skill set on our side, but that does not mean I agree with the decision.
I think it's, I obviously brought this up to Ephrem. Haven't heard from Delilah in a moment, but I brought up to Ephrem that this happened, and I think that we kind of agree that maybe the point of contention here is that it's very interesting to have done all this and then essentially see someone put into a position where they become untouchable, that you have bad blood with also. So that's humans have an HR. We should have an HR. We should have a VR. We need that.
I believe the closest that would come to that would be an Archon, but if one of them shows up, then it means things have gone horribly, horribly wrong.
Fair enough. But other than that, we have other things to discuss. And I know I originally invited you out to talk about a more personal matter, and I still would like to. But there is also something more business related that I think we should discuss.
Then let's...
Well, I'd prefer not to beat around the bush with this, and
I appreciate that.
I thought you might. Everyone that I brought this up to seemed to think I was a little bit crazy for it, but got some information about what we believe to have potentially happened with Reyes, the late Baron, and with Grimory. This information strongly suggests that Grimmery may have had a suggestion implanted. Which kind of, put things in motion, as it were. Now, I know that all of you are extremely capable and intelligent, and you can probably guess where I might be going with this. That would definitely mean that more than likely someone powerful enough with access and ability to do so would have had to been the one to even take such an action. That includes some of the people who were present. That also potentially includes other people within the city, which is another can of worms in itself. So, I just want to ask you, point blank, did you have anything to do with Grimmery attacking Baron Reyes?
No.
All right, I want to see. I'd like to just get a read on Hassan's demeanor.
All right. Make me a wits insight roll then.
All right, wits insight. So 5d10. Okay, that's pretty good. That's 3 successes.
3 successes. You know that Hassan can be a pretty hard guy to read, but you also know that he's typically a straight shooter.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not giving you anything that makes you feel that he's being deceitful.
Mm-hmm. I think Yvaine just kind of closes her eyes, smiles, and says, well, that's good enough for me. Honestly, I kind of imagine that if you did have something to do with it, you would just point blank tell me. I don't feel a need to lie about it. So
It is not within my purview to force my will onto another. If that eases your mind.
I think that particular statement makes Yvaine kind of glance to the side and smile wistfully. Just like, yeah, it does. Yes. Well, that was the hard conversation out of the way. Kind of? Or I guess is the next conversation hard? Well, not really. I'm a little bit nervous now after having the serious conversation out of the way, but if you'd like to move on to the next topic, I'm ready to speak about more personal matters.
By all means.
Well, I spoke with my other partner, Merritt, and we've agreed to give perhaps a different kind of relationship a try. Open relationship. You mentioned you might be interested in seeing where things would head, depending. So, I guess I'm saying I am still interested in you, Hassan. But if you no longer have interest in me, or if that's something you don't want to pursue, now's the time to say it.
And he sort of just like sits there for a moment. I am interested to at least see how things go. If that works for you.
Yvaine will stand up from her side of the booth. And she's gonna walk over to the other side and slide in next to Hassan.
Okay.
Turn to the side to look up at him. Say, it does. It works for me very, very well. And she's going to, because she's been waiting, she's trying to be so normal. But in this moment, she's going to just kind of reach out and grab him by his tie and pull him out. Give him a kiss.
Damn. All right. He will kiss you back.
Right? And she's going to say, I guess you could say that this is us breaking new ground.
I suppose you could say that.
Me, Tiara, I don't want to sit here on their date. That's crazy. But Yvaine, I think that like once she kind of puts in an order just for like some red wine that she can like sip on or whatever, she's gonna essentially tell the server for the table just like leave us for like the next 2 hours.
The next,
just like
the next 2 hours is crazy.
Yeah, if they will let her, she will literally say, I will rent out the top part of this lounge. I'll rent it out so that you don't lose any money for the evening. Don't let anybody up here. I don't want to be bothered.
I was gonna say if you go that far, they would absolutely agree.
Yeah. If they makes her own money, okay? So she absolutely would do that. And then she'll turn back and say, not because anything's necessarily going to happen, but I don't want our time being interrupted. We're both so busy.
We are.
All right, who wants to go?
I guess we'll cut back over to Scully at work.
Just talking, you know? They're just talking and talking.
Yeah, they're just talking for hours.
Yeah, they're talking. Scully checks on animals. They talk. They're just hanging out for a good long time.
Yeah.
I just those shifts are long, but you know, it's okay. Yeah. So Scully does her rounds. Once everything's done, she'll like get everything prepped for the next person on shift, and then after they're in, I'd probably like look over at Florian for a second.
Yeah.
She'll just be like, he's just keeping me company, and then be like,
yeah. And Florian will sort of just like smile and wave, and like his like just like razor teeth just on display, and which will cause like the person to be like, you know, I'm just into, you know, some body modifications. She's just like, and then like looks over at Scully, who's just like so
Nonchalant.
nonchalant and normal looking in comparison.
Scully looks at her and just kind of shrugs and goes, "You know what kind of music I listen to?" Then it's like packing up her bag to go.
And Florian will like put like his copy of National Geographic back down, and this is a staple at this veterinary clinic.
Yeah.
And like as you like grab your stuff and start walking out, he'll follow you, and he'll just turn to the person who's getting ready to take your place and just says deuces and follows you.
Have a good shift. Exits. But yeah, so I suppose they'll probably head back to around Florian's place. But since she's going to be needing to go further at home, she's kind of like thinking, is it better to do that now, or don't want to be rude about like letting Florian go and eat something, but also she is out of 3 hunger. She's like, But yeah, so she'll go ahead and be like, where do you want to head to first? You know that I head out of town, so.
I mean, yeah, I know, but I my philosophy is it's always better to go to the furthest place first and then work your way back in, So
yeah, okay.
So if you if you know where you gotta go and it's like a ways, then I say we just go there first.
All right, yeah, sounds good.
And he'll drive you to your normal hunting ground.
I think Scully will hop out of the car and be like, do you want to come along, or do you want to hang out here?
I mean, flattered by the offer, but I think I'll just hang here. I don't want to cramp your style when it comes to food.
Yeah, no, that is totally fair. Figured I'd offer just in case. Alright. Just give me a bit. Let me grab all of my goddamn dice.
All of those goddamn dice.
It is survival something.
Yeah. Oh, 1 second. We do yours more than anybody else's, so we should know.
Literally.
But
I've not been
farmer.
lucky.
It is composure plus animal ken or survival.
Okay, composure. If I can find a couple more dice. Okay. We have 3 successes this time.
3 successes. All right, easy enough. You managed to sort of like track down a deer and just take it out with a swiftness.
Hell yeah. Okay. That'll get 1, but it's not enough to be comfortable to heal the other thing. So she'll try to be quick about this, but it's hunting. It probably takes.
Yeah, it takes a bit of time.
Yeah. So she'll come back once everything is all good.
Right. You sort of like come back after a little bit of time and hop back in the car, and he says, "Feel any better?"
A bit, yeah. Could use some more, but not that much time.
All right. And sort of like start driving off, and eventually You'll you drive for a little bit of time and then make your way into like to just outside a cemetery.
Mhm.
And all right, this is my stop. I'll try and be quick about it,
Alrighty.
but it might take about the same amount of time as it took you.
No, it's okay. Take your time.
And he hops out and he sort of like pops the trunk, and you see him sort of like pull something out, and as he like closes the trunk, when he like walks back by the car, you see that he just has a shovel slung over his shoulder, and
Okay.
he just walks off into the cemetery.
Yeah, Scully will just hang out while she waits. Probably like look around for a bit before being like, okay, it's gonna be a bit,
Yeah.
and just like hang out there.
And a bit of time passes, probably a similar amount of time as to how long it took you, but obviously you were actively doing stuff, so it feels like it's longer than that. Then he comes back, pops the trunk again, throws the shovel in the trunk, closes it, like, okay, I'm good to go, if you are.
Yep, I am also good to go.
All right. And he starts up the car, drives off. You guys make your way back to his apartment.
I feel like Scully was just gonna be like, I wasn't really expecting the graveyard, but you know, that's probably less messy.
Yeah, I mean, I got like a couple sources I can go to. Like, there's a one dude who helps me at like the organ clinic sometime, but you know, you know, obviously it's not as good, but it's definitely because you know I'm the cleaning guy. I know I know what happens when shit gets real messy. I don't want to be the guy causing the mess, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Even though I'm sure that tastes way better, but you know.
I can't imagine that it's easy to find the right kinds of corpses in a graveyard, though.
Yeah, you really gotta make sure that they're like fresh. Otherwise, it's like, I mean, I can take a lot, but some of that shit's bad.
Yeah, I mean, most places will use like formaldehyde and take out most of the things.
Yeah. I mean, I can stomach it. That doesn't make it not gross.
Yeah. Ugh. Is that why you know Zephyr?
I mean, he definitely helps me out every once in a while. He doesn't suffer from my tastes. But, yeah, he definitely knows how to hook a guy up with some organs if you need it.
Yeah. Nearly said that sounds good, but then I realized no, it doesn't. Not to me.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure my tastes sound fucking rancid to you. So sorry about that.
She just kind of shrugs and goes, I mean, whatever works for you, works for you.
Yeah.
It's not a moral thing for me. I just really don't like the taste of human blood.
If you don't, sorry, if this is personal, you don't gotta answer or whatever. But I guess like, has it like always tasted bad to you, or is it, or did something happen?
Oh no, it tastes fucking delicious. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
Tastes a little bit too good, and that's a little bit frightening.
Gotcha. I
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, not really a choice in my case, but I get you.
Yeah.
At least I think I do.
She just kind of shrugs and is like, either or. It's fine.
Head on up into his apartment. Did you want to do anything, or you kind of just want to vibe?
We can just vibe. Could listen to music or
All
something.
right, you read my mind. And what you thinking?
I can't say the name of a local band. That's called doxing myself. Oh gosh. Maybe Spirit Box. There we go. That one's more known. That's me. Let me see.
All right, and he's just like, it's funny that you say that, and he walks over, and where he has like one of those like radio CD record players, and he like goes through like a list of CDs, and he picks one out, and it is the album for Eternal Blue by Spirit Box, and
yeah.
just like opens it up, pops it in, hits play, and sort of just like lets him fall back on the couch and starts vibing to the music.
Hell yeah. And I think that'll probably be it for Scully for tonight.
All right, sounds good. We will head back over, check in on Ephrem. Anything exciting? Anything else needing done in Ephrem's world right now?
No, I think he's good for the night.
All right, then we'll check in with Yvaine real quick. Other than your 2-hour time period, is there anything else that you needed doing?
There's so much stuff. there is so much shit.
Anything else tonight specifically?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that, if possible, since Yvaine had to look into trying to find a new place because she cannot go back to her old apartment, that if she can potentially go to check on its state of preparation, she would like to do that.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Then yeah, and then if I remember correctly, she is okay. Well, actually, let me ask this question: where is in terms of the river that goes through Grand Rapids, where about is the border of like Camarilla territory to like Anarch territory? Is there any place that's like
moment.
Yeah.
Let me pull, because I got a little map. So let me see if I can pull that up real quick.
I believe I said like I wanted to get a place that was maybe as close as she could find to like kind of the outskirts of Camarilla territory that might give her a little easier access to like Ward 3 potentially, if that's possible.
Yep.
For a second, I was like, wow, you like Scully so much, and then I realized you have a boyfriend over in Ward 3. So fuck me, I guess.
It's like wow,
Oh my god, you're
feel-
coming to be friends with me?
It's like, oh no, it's for a man.
It's for a man. What the fuck?
It's for work. What do you mean? Actively investigating stuff in both Camarilla territory and in the wards. This is the safest entryway into Anarch territory would be through Ward 3.
Yeah. It's a
And
sort
also
of,
there's a boyfriend there. What do you mean?
yeah. It'd be sort of like on the east side of the river, sort of like southeastern side.
All right, yeah. Then she's gonna kind of head towards the river, southeast, and just kind of like I'm imagining. Well, honestly, no. I think that fobs are stupid, and honestly, the safest way to get in and out of a building for security reasons would be a key with an auto-lock door. So yeah, she'll take a key out and just kind of go into state of like, how is it coming along? How, like, specifically to get into it, Yvaine has updated her even. All right.
Mhm.
And with that update, she has invested in some safety measures for herself,
Mhm.
including watchmen and security. So that's really what she's trying to go and check on. She's I don't know that, like, maybe until she's ready to move in, I don't think that there will be guards per se just yet.
Uh-huh.
But I think she would like to check on, like, the installation of the security system.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And it's sort of like looking at it, the security system seems to be like all in place already.
Mhm.
That part's taken care of. And as for like the interior of the place and all that, it's all put together, obviously unfurnished, doesn't have your, Yvaine look to it yet, but
Which is to be determined.
yes. But yeah, it's coming along. Security system, that's all in place.
Okay. And then I guess I don't know if there's a way I could maybe stretch or like my technology muscle here and attempt to kind of check on how vulnerable the security system may or may not be, so I can kind of gauge like whether or not I feel like this is gonna be something that I should put more time and money into upgrading, or do I feel like it is okay for now? Like, I guess I
Okay.
would, yeah.
Sure, make me an intelligence technology roll.
Okie dokie. All right, so let's see for. Please. All right, that would be 3 successes.
3 successes. It's not like a state-of-the-art security system or anything like that, but you do know it is reliable, and will definitely get the job done for the time being.
Okay. All right. I think she's just gonna kind of honestly stay here, just like checking things about the place as well as like where are the exits? What are the entry points?
Yeah, just
Where
really,
do the cameras
really
see?
feel
Yeah.
for the space.
Yeah, this is I think she's been kind of acting most for the part as normal as possible, but when she's in here by herself checking these things, it's almost a little obsessive, because the thought that like someone could break into what should be a safe space really fucked her up. So she's like obsessively checking all of these points. But that will be the last thing that she does for the evening.
All right, sounds good. Then, I think we'll bring this session to a close. In that case,
Alrighty, thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Whew.
A lot of fun as always. We
Oh,
will
yeah.
be,
Indeed.
we will be skipping next Friday as I am out of town, but the season-ending episode 8, will be on the 27th. So,
Sob.
and something major always happens in the last episode, so make sure you don't miss it. And we will see you all again next week. So, anybody have anything they want to plug got going on?
Not currently, I
not
don't think.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to plug, but I will say that it is nice that we don't have a session next week because it is, what is it? Sagan Tsar, which is the Mongolian New Year. So I'm gonna go over to a friend's for that.
Oh, very cool.
Happy Mongolian New Year.
Serendipity.
Hell
Awesome.
yeah. And then also Chinese New Year, / Lunar New Year, 17th.
All right, well, folks, we're gonna take off. As always, thank you for watching. We appreciate everybody's support, and give the video a like and subscribe. And we will see you all next time. Good night.
Good
Good night, everybody.
I will be heading out because I am really sleepy again.